Hey everybody, it's Goddess Kendra. Today's my third video of the day. So today I'm going to redo a review on Growing Up Hip Hop Season 6 Episode 2 called Don't Be Salty. So I'm going to read the summary. It says, Angela's fast-moving relationship with her new man raises alarms for Vanessa, who has yet to meet him. Pepa comes to Sam's defense and faces off with Lil'Twist. Now, this episode is a layover of the episode 1 where they have the birthday party and JoJo and Sam get into it. Talk about, I'm hip hop royalty. First of all, my guy, who are your parents? 2, you didn't marry Egypt, so that's not your family yet. I don't mean to be rude, but Sam always rubs me the wrong way, and I notice every time he eggs some shit on, he always has this fucking stupid smuck smile on his face, like, makes me want to just slap him. So then Pepa comes down. Hold on one second, I need to take a sip of water, my throat's dry. Y'all, I've been taking that Keisha Kayor detoxing tea, and that stuff makes you shit a lot. But you have to continue to drink a whole bunch of water. Anyways, so she's like, what's going on? They're like, well, JoJo and Sam got into it and or whatever, and it's petty. But my thing is this. You cannot have a problem with somebody, like, and especially personal relationships, and talk crap about them. You never know who's watching. It's so easy for someone, say if I was live right now, to come and screen record if I was talking shit about somebody else. You know what I mean? So he said, and I'll do it again. JoJo told his wife, let's go. So Vanessa's dating a boxer, Daniel, I think his name is. And the big sister Vanessa's like, well, everybody's better. She's like, don't say everybody met him, because I still haven't met him yet. So, she's like, when my sister falls in love, basically, she goes fast at everything that she does, and I'm concerned. It's interesting, though, wasn't, yeah, Vanessa's baby father was murdered. It's, like, so easy to move on, I guess. I would feel some type of way. But, she's like, I haven't met him, and I'm just skeptical. So TT's like, let me, Google him or whatever. So Vanessa's over in Miami supporting him. And I would just say, everybody, if you in the season of Fall in Love, make sure you know who the fuck, you know what I mean? Because, like, after 3 months, I would never introduce a man to my child or whatever. That's weird to me. Like, you really have to know somebody. Just because you might be public figures, that don't mean shit. These people are strange as hell. They will sit up here and be pedos and all type of stuff. And then her mother's like, so how is he going? What is your sister thinking? Of course, Angela's like, I'll get off the phone. So ever since season 8, TT has been at odds with Sam, Egypt, and Pepa, or Sandra, her real name. And it's sad that Sandra, being the older woman, can't put her pride aside and tell her cousin, like, hey, congratulations on your new baby. Like, we're this prideful. Super sad. So they go to the dress shop and, be like, so what about Egypt's wedding? And she's like, what? She's like, I can't believe, this is gonna happen. And it's finally the mother, TT's mom's finally realizing that basically that Pepa, Egypt, and Sam are not invited to the wedding. And it's just crazy. This is what I mean when there's generational curses and family issues, because they're at odds, the 3 against the 1. Now Egypt and Pepa can't know her little cute baby. Sad, like but I totally understand TT. This is how I personally feel about my family. It's like when you try to get along with someone and you try to get along with somebody, and it just doesn't fucking work. You're like, fuck, why am I gonna try anymore? So Brianna's like, you know, bitch, I haven't seen you since quarantine. I was FaceTiming you. Your little baby's cute and stuff. And she's happy for the wedding. And let me see, Miami, Los Angeles, New York. So basically, even Brianna Lil'Twist has problems with Samantha and Egypt. Number one, I feel a man should never get into female stuff. Like, if we're arguing, it's like, shut the fuck up, I got this. The only way I could see a man really getting into something with a woman is like, bitch, you talked about my motherfucking kid. And or if a group of women try to jump a woman and she's like, what the fuck, hell no. But it's sad, like, see, when you have, even work, when you have issues, like, you realize that pretty much certain cast members don't show up to other events. Like Brianna Lil'Twist and Lil'Twist never show up to Sam Egypt or Pepa stuff because they know how fucked up they are, and even JoJo sees it as well. So then finally Pepa texts Twist, excuse me, and it's like, you're in Las Vegas. I want to talk to you. So Pep's like, it always seems like you have a problem with Sam. And first of all, before I even go there, it is a punk move, and this is why men are so soft. The women in their life always want to stick up for them. If Sam has a problem with Twist, he needs to go to Twist and talk to him himself and not send Egypt's mother. Like, that's some like soft ass girl shit. Like, you know what I mean? Weird. And I feel Samantha's mad at Lil'Twist because JoJo basically told him, like, my guy, I've known Lil'Twist since he was like 10, 11 years old. That's my bro. I could say fuck you, but I didn't say that. At the end of the day, I ride with him first. I mean, think about the group of friends and the people that we know. There is about, let me see, 3 people for sure that, like, I've known them for years. That, like, if someone I met in the last 2 years, if you was like, pick, it's always going to have to be with the person I know for sure has my back and that I've known for years, for real. It's like, I don't be on no funny duddy shit, but that's how I see shit. Like, you know what I mean? And I totally get it. I mean, JoJo always seemed real cool, but he can be temperamental when it comes to his family. But he didn't say nothing wrong, so because JoJo said that, now Samantha's mad at Lil'Twist. That's some, like, soft feminist shit, man. Like, what the fuck is your problem? You're mad at someone because somebody else said some shit? What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? That shit's super soft. So she's like, it seems like you have these problems with Sam. Everything you say about him is like negative. And he's like, well, Sam is on the internet boxing in a thong, like some panties showing his ass. I was raised by real gangsters. And she's like, well, Speedos, nigga, have your ass cheeks out. Like, obviously we know male strippers wear thongs, women wear thongs, and I would say gay men wear thongs or whatever. But he's like, bro, that's some like soft shit right there. I'm not homophobic. If you like whatever you like, that's your business, as long as it doesn't affect me and it ain't no weirdo shit like touching kids. I don't give a fuck. Like, do I agree with that? No. But like, a lot of people in my life have different sexualities, and I've never disrespected them. So he's like, yo, this man is up in a thong on the internet, but you're getting mad because I'm saying stuff. And at the end of the day, if you post some shit online, everybody has an opinion because you posted it on there. I mean, I don't fuck with Samantha because I think he's a fake motherfucker and he gets on my nerves. Like, it's something evil about that little fuck. And his energy, his solar plex and all that energy is always seems real fucked up to me. And I get like when he talks, my chest feels tight. And he, like I said, he has a very chaotic energy or whatever the case may be. So Twist is like, I'm not sorry for what I say. Like, I'm a real gangster. I was raised by gangsters. We don't do stuff like that. And she's like, but da-da-da-da-da, you're making me mad. But he has a right to feel how he feels. Just because we don't see eye to eye does not mean that I'm mad at you. Doesn't mean that I wish harm on you. Doesn't mean shit. I mean, I find it really strange. What's the YouTuber's name? Toxic Diamond posted like a live of Sam's where this fool is either naked or in some see-through underwear. And like, she had to bleep it out, but like his bars were pretty good, surprising enough. But what was the point of doing that shit? I mean, to me, if I was a man, I wouldn't want to see no balls and shit if I'm not like that, you know what I mean? It's just something about that motherfucker. But like I said, just because we don't agree on stuff, one of my closest friends believes in vaccines. I don't believe in vaccines. I believe in natural remedies. We don't see it the same way. I don't get mad at her and be like, the fuck is your problem? Like, she has a right to feel how she feels. But then Pep's like, no, but da-da-da-da-da. First of all, Sam, you're a soft pussy. You start and you ignite shit because you know there's security. And then you go and talk about JoJo. I would say out of everybody, besides Romeo, which he's not on the show anymore, I feel that he's well-tempered unless you're just doing some bullshit. He's always going to stick up for his family. If you don't like some shit, he's not going to say nothing on the internet about you. I remember him on Reverend Run's show. But, like, he don't do shit. But you have to send Pep to go get people. Like, this is why I don't like Sam. Because my thing would be, I could text someone and be like, hey, you know, I feel a certain way. And I'm a little sneaky. I'm going to record your ass. So if someone ever tried to say, she said blah, blah, recorded your ass. I mean, I don't give a fuck. You always have to cover all bases. But she made it seem like Lil'Twist was being fucked up, but you're still stupid, Sandra Denton. You don't see that Sam is a master manipulator. He keeps shit started continuously, and you just eat it up like a dumbass. There's no way. My daughter is a teenager, or what you consider grown, 18 or over, that I would ever let her be with a piece of shit like Samantha. Fuck no, I would never. But even if she decided to do, I would have to, as her mother, let her know, like, that's your choice. I don't agree with it. And let her learn life lessons. I believe, allegedly, Egypt pays his child support. And I feel like Sam preys on people and he uses people. And I bet you the next time he finds something better, he gonna smoke and eat real quick and forget about you. Period. I don't like that man. His energy is not good to me. People like him, I don't fuck with, man. I'm good with having 3, 4, 5 friends, staying my ass at home, doing my YouTube and chilling and watching shit. And she made it seem as if Lil'Twist was just being fucked up. I would say the same thing. If my daughter's nigga was on the internet boxing his some panties, what the fuck, Sam? Like, what's really going on? And it's crazy. It's like he's doing voodoo on Tretch and Pep. Tretch and Pep. They don't see this nigga's bullshit. The moment I saw that motherfucker, I was like, he is homosexual and he's an evil motherfucker and he uses people and he takes advantage of people. I don't like motherfuckers like that. People like that, boys and girls or young adults, you run the fuck away from and stay away from, okay? Haven't you find it very interesting? Sam has put Egypt at odds with some of the cast on Loving Hip Hop. Oh my God. Growing Up Hip Hop LA. And then he's also put a dent in between TT's family. And I believe pretty much what Sam will do. I feel like in a certain way, people like this, I gotta get serious. It's like emotional abusers want to remove you from your family and isolate you, so it's like you depend on them. What does Samantha really do for a living? He says he's an artist. I've never heard any of his music. One day he want to be a girl or some shit. I don't even know. then he want to be the Joker. And like, what do you really do? Because at any craft, like what I do, I love YouTube. I love making videos. It's fun for me. I might have to continue to work my 9 to 5 until I can make blogging and my podcast my main income, but you still got to get off your ass and work until you can make it. You turn your passion into what you love to do. So I feel like Pep's intentions were not good. You let this boy put you in your lower self, like Get Out, and you still don't see it, and you're feeling like Lil'Twist is picking on Samantha, because even her brother, Egypt's brother, don't really like that nigga like that, because he's always called shit. Period. Oh, you pick on my family, Sam, Tyran, and Egypt was a problem. You can't make people's issues your fucking problem. And Sam is gonna meet the wrong person who's gonna rock his snot box, and hopefully they don't really fuck him up. I'm just saying, he looked like he's scamming and lying. I've watched like Brianna Latrice's lives in the past 7-8 months. Sam's full of shit. Brianna Latrice tried to tell Egypt, and she don't want to listen. But one day that girl's gonna realize. Because remember, like I can't speak, I'm sorry. Like 2 seasons ago, he tried to marry Egypt behind her family's back. Like, what kind of man does some shit like that? I'm just saying, pay attention. All you beautiful people in YouTube and your and my haters, thank you for viewing my video. If you already haven't, please subscribe and click the bell. And if you're feeling gracious, give a donation to this channel. Peace, love, and blessings.